Hello, my name is Muhammad Hanif Naim bin Muhammad Dani. I'm a student in MSU for the program of Diploma in Medical Science. Today, I'll be conducting an experiment for my chemistry subject. I will be talking about yeast fermentation. Now, what is yeast? Yeast is most commonly used in the kitchen to make dough rise. Have you ever watched pizza crust or a loaf of bread swell in the oven? Yeast makes dough expand, but what is yeast exactly and how does it work? Yeast strains are actually made of living eukaryotic microbes, meaning that they contain cells with nuclei. Being classified as fungi, yeast is more closely related to you than plants. In this experiment, we will be watching yeast come to life as it breaks down to sugar, also known as sucrose, through a process called fermentation. Now let's explore how this happens and why. Now these are the things that you may need. You may need 3 clear glass, the bowl, your measuring spoon. Of course, the most important thing is the yeast, sugar, cold water, and also warm water. Now, the first thing you need to do is to fill all these 3 bowls with cold water. Fill them about 2 inches of cold water. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to place each of these glass with a label A, B, and C. Now these 3 label glasses will be filled up with different measurement of yeast, warm water, and sugar. Now for cup A or glass A, we will fill up a mixture of 1 teaspoon of yeast. In each of these, they will have yeast. I will fill up the first cup or the A cup and the second cup with warm water, but I will not fill up the third cup with any water. Now, where does the sugar come in is only on the first cup. We will add sugar in glass A. I'll add in 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now we will wait as the yeast grow. Now we will observe this and we will see the reaction. Now let's look back at the result that we have formed. As you can see, in glass A, the foam has rise. And in glass B, no changes were made or happened. And in glass C, the yeast remained as it is. Now that we have seen the result, what was the result? The warm water and sugar in glass 1 caused foaming due to fermentation. Now, fermentation is a chemical process of breaking down a particular substance by bacteria, microorganism, or in this case, the yeast. The yeast in glass 1 was activated by adding warm water and sugar. The foaming results from the yeast eating the sucrose. Did glass 1 smell different? Typically, the sugar fermentation process gives off heat or gas as a waste product. In this experiment, glass 1 gave off carbon dioxide as its waste. Yes, microbes react different in varying environments. Had you tried to mix yeast with sugar and cold water? I bet you would not have had the same results. The environment matters, and if the water were too hot, it would kill the yeast microorganism. The yeast alone does not react until sugar and warm water are added and mixed to create the fermentation process. To further investigate how carbon dioxide works in this process, you can mix yeast, warm water, and sugar in a bottle while attaching a balloon to the open mouth. The balloon will expand as the gas from the yeast fermentation rises. The yeast that we are using in this experiment is baker's yeast. As the yeast ferment sugar, they produce carbon dioxide. When the carbon dioxide is bubbled through water, some of it dissolves in water. When it is dissolved in water, carbon dioxide forms carbonic acid, making the solution slightly acidic. We can see this acidity by using a colored solution, such as cabbage water, that change color when the solution is acidic or base. Now, fermentation has been used for thousands of years to make bread as well as beer, wine, and other alcoholic products. In bread, the carbon dioxide produced from sugar causes the dough to rise to make a light, slightly spongy loaf of bread. In beer production, the carbon dioxide produced from sugar fermentation is trapped in the solution to make a fizzy or carbonated drink. Carbonated means that it has carbon dioxide under pressure in the solution. Now let's look at the chemical equation that from fermentation. Right, now that we have learned about fermentation, thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.